Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss any of this Cardano content. So today it's going to be a little bit different. Today it's looking at some of the potential rug pulls and scams that are ongoing right now on top of Cardano. So I done a video about 4 or 5 weeks ago talking about scams, common scams, went through some of the process that I do for due diligence when trying to get into a project. So I will touch on some of that because the projects I look at today do not fulfill any of that criteria. So again, I'll leave links to all of that down below. And I will say, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or share it out there because this will attract negative attention from the projects that try and pull these types of scams or some of the ones that I do actually touch on in this video. And for legal reasons, these are potential rug pulls, potential scams. I'm just highlighting red flags and not saying they are definite scams. So let's just jump into it. So just on this topic, actually, just some of the FUD that's going around about Cardano right now. The Cardano Foundation works with CoinFirm for FATF and 6AMLD compliance. So this does not mean that Cardano is getting KYC on every single wallet or anything like that. This just means that they are making sure everything is compliant, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum already have, so that certain traceability can be done on the blockchain and everything like that, but it's nothing related to actually KYCing every wallet. So Charles did put out a video on this, FUD on compliance. He goes into the specifics about what each thing actually means. I may jump into it in another video because later in the year it is going to become a bigger topic, not just for Cardano but for cryptocurrency in general, but I need to do a lot more homework on it before I actually put a video out. So this is the video as well actually that I put out on scams on Cardano. Probably one of the lower viewed videos. Generally, just like this one, people don't pay attention to them, unfortunately, until it's too late. So if you do have a few minutes, I do think this one is worth watching. Timestamps down below if you want to go to certain sections talking about the general types of scams, fake wallets, security tips, due diligence on new projects, tokenomics, paid press releases, everything like that. So again, these are some of the considerations I personally have when getting into a project. Who is the team, track record, advisors, what development stage they're at. Do they have the Haskell experience needed if they are claiming to be a Cardano project? How unique are they? Again, that's good and bad, but I talk about that in this video here. And then there is this post as well, looking into security tips, mainly talking about wallet, security of your own machine. This video here, the best Cardano wallet. So I do need to do an updated one on that fairly soon because there are other wallets out there now that are working very well too. But I will always say, getting a hardware wallet and using a wallet provider that supports hardware wallets is always going to be one of the most secure ways you can do it. So again, that's CardaSwap. We'll get to that in a minute. One of the biggest topics today is YieSwap. So has YieSwap finally rug pulled and scammed? I don't know, but there is lots of concern out there. So they're blaming X Markets, saying that anyone with Yie or other tokens on X Markets should get them off because they are unethical. I'm not going to comment on X Markets. I do need to do some more research into that, and I will be talking to ADAX fairly soon, who are also dealing with X Markets, so I will put the question to them as well. But basically, YieSwap are blaming everything on X Markets and saying they're trying to pull ADAX into it somehow as well. I will dig deeper into that. But anyone who remembers YieSwap from back in May, they were meant to come onto this channel here to reveal their team, but they didn't. They ignored all the messages. That is when they were doing their IEO, because they were the first IEO, for a Cardano native asset. So the community were onto them to reveal themselves, and they said that they would come onto the channel to do that. They never done it. They ignored the messages. So for me, these have been very suspect for a long time. And if you go to look, so they're blaming X Market, saying all of that type of stuff. But if you go to their website right now, the website is down at the minute as well, which is not a good sign for YieSwap. So again, anonymous team, not giving out much information, created a lot of hype, didn't do a whole lot after that. So I would say be very cautious of projects like that. Next up, we look at FlanoSwap. So there is a post on this. Let's go back here, I think. So this is it. BigPay put out this thread talking about FlanoSwap and how they're claiming to do it all, a DEX NFT marketplace launchpad. They're basically saying that they're going to do absolutely everything. But he's saying when he looked into the wallet that what's happening with the wallet they have created is you put in your recovery phrase, so the phrase you have from Yoroi or Daedalus, and you can restore your wallet onto the FlanoSwap wallet. This is a dangerous practice anyway to do with any wallet, so this is why I always try and tell people to get a hardware wallet, because you never have to put in your seed phrase anywhere online. It connects directly to the hardware wallet. But with this one, he's saying that while stating your wallet is invalid, so when you put in the recovery phrase, it says your wallet is invalid, it then sends your recovery phrase as a payload to their servers. So they actually get your recovery phrase, but come back and say that your wallet is invalid. Then on the back end, if they were to do this, again, I don't have the evidence on this, I'm going by the thread, they would be able to actually restore your wallet and take any of the funds out of it. So again, anonymous team, just be extremely careful. And in terms of anonymous team, they did have a team at one stage here. You can see the images here, which was removed from their website, but it is starting to look like these are all AI generated images. So there was no links to any social profiles, LinkedIn or anything like that. They have removed this now. And this here is a very good account to follow as well. If you want to follow what's going on, does a lot of digging and researching into projects. So you can see he has talked about CardSwap, which is going to be my next topic here. This is the post I put out. So Paddy from the Shamrock Stake Pool got kicked from the Telegram group, and basically it looks like he was asking legitimate questions about the project. They appeared 4 days ago. They've already supposedly done their early seed round. They're in the middle of their pre-seed round now, raising funds from the community. For me, my summary on it is they have no public team at all. I'll dig into that in a second. Twitter and the website was created 4 days ago. It's a very poor website, no real information. Absolute shit, white paper or light paper, not even a white paper. I'll show you that in a second. A 1 million supply, and they're raising funds using a random address. So they've put up a Cardano address and said, send your funds here and you will get CardSwap at some stage. But even if this is a legitimate project, and I really do hope it is legitimate for the people that have got involved already. When I put this up, it was 64,000 ADA. It's already at 68 or 69 now, I'll show you. But even if this is legitimate, this could completely destroy the project later, because they're not using KYC. So they could be bringing in countries that cannot legally buy into any token sales or anything like that. So if they ever did become big, then this could come back and kill the project later on. Okay, let's take a look at the site. So that's the light paper. Actually, we'll look at the site first. So this is their site at the minute. Really not a lot going on here at all. Features, few random features, nothing in the roadmap, no details or anything like that. Few paid press releases here. These don't mean much because anyone can pay for press releases and get the information out there. And that's about it. So when you go into this pre-sale, so what you see here is a minimum of 100 ADA to participate in the sale. And what you do is you send your funds to this wallet address here, and then you will get C ADA back. Now it doesn't say when you will get them, I don't think. So I don't know if you get them straight away or if it's you might get them at some stage in the future. Right now they should have hit this cap, I would say, based on the numbers. Let me see. So here's where this is the wallet address that they are raising funds for, and you can see they have nearly 70,000 ADA collected right now, which should bring in around what their pre-seed cap is. Be very cautious. As I said, this here alone could be the reason that it gets tore down later if it is in fact a legitimate project, which again, I do hope it is for anyone who has already put in part of that 70,000 ADA. But if we look at the tokenomics then, you can see 1 million, I was going to say ADA, 1 million C ADA is what they have up, which again is just way too low for a token that wants to use this as a utility token. So when you come on down here, you can see seed round, the team, where's the team gone? Team getting 90,000 tokens, and the seed round, the pre-sale, all of this here. So over 50% of the tokens are on this side here, and there's no vesting schedule at all. So going by this, they would get all of these tokens on day one, potentially dump them on the market if they ever do get to trade. So you can see all team tokens, liquidity and marketing tokens will be available in transparent wallets that can be viewed by anyone at any time. This means nothing. They're in a wallet that you can see, but there's nothing to stop any of the people who hold these tokens moving them out of the wallet and selling them at any stage. That's why you need a vesting schedule, and that's what I talked about in the scam video as well, just to say that anyone who gets in early or any team tokens, they should have a vesting schedule. And for anyone who doesn't understand that, it's basically on the release of the token that you only get a small percentage. So you might get 5 or 10% of the tokens that you are due on the release date, and then every month or every quarter you get another 5 or 10% of the tokens, and it goes on for months and sometimes years. So they do have this here that the ecosystem tokens will be locked up for a minimum of 1 year. Not sure what the ecosystem tokens actually are. This should be the team tokens, seed tokens, all of that should be locked up, not the ecosystem tokens. So that's it on the website, because there's not a whole lot else there. If we look actually show you the light paper first. Where's that gone? Not that there's much here to look at, but this is what it is. It is 21 pages with a lot of pages just being absolutely nothing. There's no real information in this at all. It's copy and paste from a few different places. Nothing good in here at all. You can take a look at it. I'm not going to waste your time going through it now because, as I said, there's nothing much to read. Meet the team. You can see here, they're saying down here, due to employment complications, the team has chosen to stay fully anonymous, which, okay, I would believe that for some teams, but if you're doing this, you need to be coming out with something substantial, not a half-done website, no real information, and doing a raise through just throwing out a random address. So Mr. Carda looks like a good guy here, doesn't he? He's the guy that is the founder. Jay Delgado, supposedly product manager. E. Baldwin is the marketing advisor. And what even stands out more to me here is they have a founder, product manager, marketing advisor. No developers, no blockchain experts, no Haskell, no programming, no nothing here to show what they are actually capable of doing. They do say that their advisors will become public when they onboard them. So again, I'll keep watching it. And as I keep saying, I hope I'm wrong, but there's a lot of red flags here right now. So just to show you on the website, actually, you can look up the domain name for any website on Domain Tools. And you can see here that it was registered 4 days ago, and it's registered for 1 year with Namecheap. So again, just a lot of red flags. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope that you got some value from this and that it does save some people, even if it's not from these projects, but in the future, that it makes you look twice at projects before you basically just jump straight in, because this is not the last of the potential rug pulls and scams we're going to see. This is going to increase tenfold. There will be lots of really great projects, which I will try and cover here, but be careful of the scams that are out there as well. And again, hope I'm wrong, but if I am, I will happily come back and say, yes, they're a good project, or this is right, or that's wrong, or whatever. But for now, they all look a bit suspicious, and it is always better going in with that mindset when you are dealing with your own hard-earned funds. Thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like, leave a comment down below, and share it out there if you think this can help others, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.